Why the narcissist eyes turn black when a narcissist gives you an evil stare, the narcissistic stare. That is the title of this video. Hey, my name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel, and please smash that subscribe button if you've not done so. Good. Narcissists generally make an incredibly good first impression, but as you get to know them, you find out a lot of strange and creepy things about them. And one of those things about this narcissist is their creepy eyes staring back at you, something that you never noticed at first. Now, if you're around a narcissist long enough, you will eventually experience the narcissistic stare. This stare is an extremely unsettling gaze that I personally didn't get to understand it the first time I experienced it with a narcissist in my life. The narcissistic stare can be described as being creepy. The eyes of that narcissist will be drilling into you, will be piercing you, they'll be penetrating you, but without emotions. The eyes of the narcissist will be looking through you. Now, many people always talk about the eyes of a narcissist going black. The eyes of the narcissist turn black when they get angry, when they are furious. You annoy the narcissist and they get angry at you. They become, they swing into narcissistic rage. Their eyes become dark black and they pierce you. They pierce into you. They look through you. And then they connect that the narcissist's black eyes will be like a demon-possessed person. So, generally, when someone gets very angry, their pupils can dilate, sometimes to an extreme measure, and that is what causes the eyes of the narcissist to appear black or demonic. So when you see the black eyes of the narcissist, that sadistic cold look, that dark evil stare, please run as fast as your legs can carry you. Walk away from that narcissist. One of the deadliest weapons that narcissists possess by nature is their gaze, their narcissistic stare. The first time this happens will freak you out like nothing has ever freaked you before. Personally, I remember the first time it happened to me, and from that moment I started using the word monster to describe that narcissist who was staring me with her dark black eyes. Now, narcissists are evildoers. They are evil people. They're demons. They're monsters. Have you seen the black eyes of a narcissist? Let me ask you that question again. So anyone who has been a victim of narcissistic abuse knows about the black eyes. It is a certain look that shakes the narcissist to their core after suffering narcissistic injury, and they swing into narcissistic rage. The black eyes of the narcissist it's all when a narcissist gives you an evil stare. Imagine having an intense argument or a fight with a narcissist, and from nowhere, the narcissist starts raging like never before. Their animalistic and primal side comes out of them, and their eyes start turning black. In a rage, narcissist eyes will become black, almost demon-possessed. And as their pupils widen in evil thoughts, the eyes will be becoming black. So these eyes of the narcissist are also deep, piercing eyes. They're death stare eyes. The stare of satisfaction in causing you pain. The cold kind of eyes. The don't mess with me stare. The I am up to something bad that you have no idea stare. And the cold-hearted stare. That is what these black eyes of the narcissist demonstrate. Now, if you have been in any type of relationship with a narcissist, I bet you have experienced most, if not all, of these stares from that narcissist. So when injury is inflicted on the narcissist, even if the narcissist doesn't immediately react in a tangible way, and when I say that, I mean if they don't react physically, if they don't get physically angry or furious, there's often that look that this narcissist will project, this look that is cold, calculated, in a way downright evil. This stare is the evil stare. They look, the narcissist, this look that the narcissist has can only come from someone who is determined to act and to destroy you. It is the calm before that storm that warns you that this narcissist is going to destroy you. Something nasty is coming. So as soon as you come into contact with a narcissist, from the first moments you meet them, from the first approach, the way they look at you is immediately bewitching and penetrating, but always accompanied at the same time by inexplicable feelings of discomfort. So as soon as you come into contact with a narcissist, it is easy to immediately feel strange and disturbing sensations within yourself, accompanied by chills of cold rising up the spine. It is terrifying. If you've been through this, you have witnessed one of the scariest things known to humankind. So that vengeful look that the narcissist will give you becomes a trait that those who have been victims of a narcissist will get accustomed to seeing. That vengeful look may have always been there, but in the initial stages of a relationship, it was likely not very visible. So the narcissist was careful to wait until the connection happened between the two of you. So while one may be surprised by the stare of the narcissist at the beginning, you might brush it off and think that it is just a normal gaze of someone who's hurt. So when you change subjects at the initial stages, when the narcissist gives you that stare, they will relax and life goes on. So those narcissists' black and soulless evil eyes that the narcissist has fixed on your eyes, the intention of those eyes are to impose the narcissist's dominion inside your deepest soul. The narcissist knows how to quickly identify the weak points of their victims, and then they use those weak points without wasting time. It is at that moment that the hypnotic powers of that evil gaze, the evil eyes, the evil stare of the narcissist's black eyes that will come into action. One thing about narcissists, they never intend to remain in the love bombing stage, the idealizing stage forever. So they'll only play that game for some time until they make sure they've hooked you. Once they're sure they've trapped you, then they start devaluing you. And that is when, during the devaluation stage, that is when the black eyes of the narcissist becomes more than something that will fed with conversation redirection. That look becomes a terrifying warning of a brewing storm in which the victim, is made to realize the full wrath of the narcissist's bruised ego. So when a narcissist's eyes turn black, it is a sign that you have fallen into the narcissist trap and that you have come into contact with evil. Those negative and uneasy feelings that you felt when the narcissist gazed and stared at you was your instinct that prompted you to run away immediately without looking back. It was your self-defense that warned you of a great danger, and not having listened to your instincts will prove to be a big mistake. So the more you continue to be enchanted by the eyes of a narcissist, the more you fall into the narcissist trap with no return. The consequences normally will be, or they are devastating. So my advice to you is to avoid running into the gaze of evil, into the gaze of the narcissist's black eyes. So the black eyes of a narcissist are a feature that will not be soon forgotten, even if you leave the narcissist today. The black eyes of this narcissist will be instilled in your mind for years to come. The memory of those black eyes will induce panic-stricken moments of post-traumatic stress through flashbacks or unexpected encounters with this narcissist. So my guess is that everybody who has lived, who has experienced, who has shared an intimate space with a narcissist can clearly describe the black eyes. When a narcissist's eyes go black in anger or rage, it can be a very, very, very scary time for you, the victim, who stands before those eyes. There seems to be no soul, no humanity, no grace, only uncontrollable rage, anger from the narcissist. And it is usually at this point that you, the victim, will want to be anywhere else but not where you are with that narcissist. You'll want to be out of the control of that narcissist. It feels that the narcissist has turned into someone that you cannot recognize. They've become a monster. They're not human anymore. You become cold and you feel isolated. So many people experience these black eyes of a narcissist. But not everybody will see that, because narcissism appears on a spectrum. It exists on a spectrum. So the black, raging eyes of a narcissist are characteristic that occurs with those who have more narcissism, who are high on the narcissistic spectrum. So if you are lucky enough not to have experienced the black eyes with your narcissist, thank your God, because consider yourself very fortunate. And now, why is it that the narcissist eyes seem so empty? One trait of a narcissist is lack of empathy and a disregard for the feelings of other people. They have very low empathy. They don't care about the feelings of other people. To the narcissist, it's about them. It's about their needs. Narcissists, they feel entitled. They believe that they are more important than others. They believe they're unique and special and that they deserve the best of everything. And they don't care if whatever they desire will hurt and cause discomfort to other people. Now, because of the lack of empathy, it causes narcissists to have dead eyes that betray their cold hearts. Empathy is a natural process that automatically controls subtle expressions and facial muscle movement in normal people. The human eye is very quick at picking up signs in people's faces. And the human eye can make you, if you observe the human eye, you'll be able to see the coldness of the narcissist. The reason why the narcissists don't always have cold eyes is because they are master manipulators. They're extremely good at faking human emotions when they want to. They can pretend, they can play games, they can mimic the expressions that normal people make in similar situations. The narcissist is able to use the ability to control or manipulate people's emotions. Don't play around with a narcissist when it comes to manipulation. A narcissist will allow their stare show in three ways. You can catch the narcissist's stare, gaze, when they don't care about how you perceive them, or when they want to send you a message, or when they mistakenly forget that you are observing their stares, their narcissistic eye stare. Then that's the only way the narcissist's stare can be visible. Now, how do these narcissists use the stare to control you? When you are a victim of the narcissist stare, it can feel extremely unsettling and scary, depending on the situation. And one of the things that makes the narcissist's gaze, the narcissist stare, so strange is the timing. Narcissists will refuse to respond to direct questions or even stop speaking in the middle of the sentence and pierce you with a direct, relentless gaze. They may not say anything, or they may not give you any other sign of emotions. They keep quiet from nowhere and they pierce you with a direct gaze. Another key quality of the narcissist stare is the lack of emotion in their eyes. Their gaze can seem dead and remorseless. It's like a predator, or like the way a cat looks at a mouse. So, why do narcissists stare at you? Narcissists stare at you as a way of controlling you. And there's reasons, there are several reasons why the narcissist will stare at you. And number one, the narcissist will stare at you to make you interested in them. They might stare at you to show interest in you. They want to bring people they like into their world. So they show interest, top interest and admiration for you, their prey, their victim. Now, the stare can be used by the narcissist as a love bombing tool or strategy or tactic. The other reason why the narcissist may stare at you, they may want to make someone else jealous. They want that other person to see them staring at you. They just want to be seen looking at you. And this is part of their narcissistic manipulative game. They're playing with someone else. They're trying to triangulate someone. They're making someone else feel jealous. They want someone else to see them staring at you. The other reason why the narcissist will stare at you is because they may want to intimidate you. They may be trying to send you a message. They may be trying to tell you, don't mess with them, with me. They're trying to tell you not to mess with them. They're trying to intimidate you. Maybe they feel threatened and they have no other way of talking themselves out of that situation. So they give you that evil eye, that stare, in order to try to regain control of the situation. So if you catch a narcissist in a lie, or if you've gained an upper hand in a conversation, they may stop participating in that conversation and instead they just start staring at you. And the intention is one of those reasons I've given you. Then we have the piercing narcissist eyes. The narcissist will stare at you and you feel like they're looking at you, inside you, right through you. It is a deep stare. It's like they want to know every single thing about you. They want to know you inside and out. And not because they want to know you completely so that they can love you. The narcissist is staring at you. They want to know you completely, to destroy you, to use you, to misuse you, and to abuse you. The narcissist is trying to make sure that you realize that if you even think about making a false move, they'll be watching you. And they're warning you that you will pay for it. Then there's this death stare narcissist eyes. The narcissist will give you this stare when they want to make you feel the weight of them watching you. When you say or do something that they don't like, they will use that death stare to get you whipped back into shape instantly. When you annoy the narcissist, they give the death stare. They've practiced that stare. The narcissist has mastered that stare. They can shoot that look to anyone who will cause them who will annoy them. And that is, sometimes you're arguing with the narcissist and they give the death stare eyes. They will win that argument. They'll come out on top in every situation they find themselves in, just by using the death stare narcissist eyes. So sometimes how you can defeat this kind of stare? Hold your ground. You can also stare back. And when you do that, the narcissist will back down. When you challenge the narcissist death stare, they will back down. Or you can say something in reaction to that death stare from the narcissist that indicates it does not bother you. But don't talk about the death stare itself. And above all, you can do an unreaction, which is the best reaction to the narcissist eyes. Because if you don't react, then the narcissist is not controlling you. So the narcissist also has this pleasure in others' pain, narcissist eyes. You know, the eyes that show they are happy when you are in pain. When the narcissist sees that they have destroyed you, that they have succeeded in sabotaging you, or that they have put you in a corner, in a vulnerable position, you'll see some smirk and brightness in their eyes. It cannot be hidden. They are happy, they are delighted. They feel so sweet, so pleasure. They feel they have a lot of pleasure in that. They forget that you're observing their eyes. So, when someone shows happiness in their eyes, their pupils dilate. So, in the case of a narcissist, when they are happy about your misfortune, their eyes will dilate, and it will add to the evil black narcissist eyes. So there's that cold stare narcissist eyes as well. And here, the narcissist has little or has no emotion towards you, their victim. They only have contempt for you, and that will be seen in their eyes. The narcissist, he's hiding what he's really feeling for you deep inside. Because if you really knew what the narcissist feels, you would run away. And sometimes what is in the narcissist's eyes does not match the expression on their face. And that is, for instance, during the love bombing stage, the narcissist will try to give you fake love. You'll see a lot of happiness on their face, but in their eyes, it's different. They have this intense stare, which can make you feel uncomfortable. But later on, you'll realize that you should have walked away because of that narcissist stare. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something in this video. Hey, please drop your comments. Say something about this video. And again, share this video widely to all those who may need it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've not done so, subscribe. Thank you. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video. Thank you. God bless you. Subscribe.